Trust. This is a big one. It's a big one for everybody, myself included. I would say I trust myself more than most people do, but it's still not easy sometimes when we do these big jumps. If I could give everybody in the world something, it would be that they undeniably trusted themselves, but one step at a time, right? And the biggest piece here is that when we are magnetizing a new reality to ourselves, when we have focused on that outcome and we found the thing, the likelihood that something in our current experience is going to kind of blow up in our face is pretty high, because we're currently standing here. We're standing here with our current experience and our current feelings, but we're saying, I want the outcome that's over here, and it doesn't look like it does over here. And so there's a giant jump, and the jump isn't a linear jump. It's a big quantum leap usually. And the step here, the jump is stepping into this huge discomfort place, this unknown. And it's like jumping off a cliff and fully trusting your ability to catch yourself in the outcome that you desire. It's not easy because a lot of times what happens is this all blows up a bit and it falls apart because the creation that you have is bigger and better than you actually thought it would look like. We're human, right? We're human with human experiences, and all we know is what we know. And when we say, okay, I want this outcome and I have this idea of what it might look like, it limits the actual potential of what it could be. But when we completely release control and we jump off the cliff and we trust our ability to catch ourselves, it's bigger and better than you possibly could imagine. The example in my own life, when I was creating safety and security for my children through my divorce, I stopped giving my power to the system. I stood up and I said, all of a sudden, I can't do it this way. I have to start magnetizing the truth to me so that I can present it. And some big, scary things showed up on my damn doorstep. Things that I did not expect to happen, but were exactly what I needed in order to shift the reality in the direction and the creation of safety and security. The next time, as I was creating community connection support, I knew I needed to leave Colorado and sell my house, and I did that. And I thought I was going to land here with it to look like this. And the moment my house sold, this all blew up. It didn't look like that anymore all of a sudden. And I went, oh, what am I going to do? I have 3 kids, I have pets, I have things, and all of a sudden I have no place to land. Well, I wasn't supposed to land here because this didn't hold the energy of community connection and support. I actually needed to go over here where a new partner showed up, business partner, friends, in-person community that actually already existed. I just had to be magnetized to it. But in order to do that, a bunch of other things had to fall away first. And so it looks a little scary. It can feel intimidating and completely uncomfortable. And I have had my share of temper tantrums when it happens. Believe me, you know, I had one the other week about my business, but I know that those temper tantrums come up because things have to fall away because they no longer magnetically align to what it is I am creating. It's not a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing, but it takes an intense and immense amount of trust in self. And so as we step into holding this energy of this outcome, we have to trust ourselves. We have to trust our creations and our abilities to do so. Okay, I hope that was helpful. The next video, we're going to talk about alignment, which is another version of this, but it's where we step into alignment to self.